What's up YouTube? My name is Nick Snyder. This is my second video that I'll be putting on YouTube. It's a review of the 5.11 MOAB 10 Sling Backpack. For a lot of us, a backpack is an important utility tool. It gets us from point A to point B, but most of all, we have to carry things to work that a lot of other people don't have to carry. Our family members, our friends, they don't have to worry about taking a firearm in between work and going home, for utility tools, for whatever we might run into getting around from work to home, or simply going to the mall or going out to eat, things like that. There are things that are obviously on our mind that aren't on everyone else's mind. So the biggest factor for me is usefulness, and we'll go over some of that today. So, full disclosure here, I was sent this bag by 5.11. I did not purchase the bag. I was sent the bag to review for a T&E. So, I did want to put that out there, that they sent this to me. It's a T&E item. I am going to try it out for a few days over my Oakley bag that I've used for like 3 years now, 2 years, 3 years, somewhere around there. So I'm going to try it out and then fill everyone in. The reason I chose the MOAB 10 is because it's kind of a rock star on the internet as far as sling bags go, at least the ones that I was looking for. It gets all the best reviews and people really seem to like it. So I really thought I would try it out to see if, I fall in that camp. Maybe, maybe not. So how am I going to set this up? I'm going to wing it. I'm only doing this for a few days. It's not going to be like a whole month or anything like that. I am going to do about a 2 or 3 day switch from my Oakley backpack. I'm going to move into this backpack. Some general activity that I'm into on a day-to-day basis, what will be going in and out of this backpack. I always carry my firearm. That's number one. Always go to the gym. It's very important for me to be able to get a change of clothes in the backpack. I need to be able to throw it in a car, pull it out of a car, have it hit the ground, all of that, because I'm kind of rough on my equipment. I want it to carry everything that I have now. I feel like everything I've got in my bag is useful or necessary for me. If I can fit all my stuff in there, good. I might buy this thing. If I can't, but it's still really useful, who knows? We'll see. If it's a horrible product, I'm going to let you know. First, I think it's best if we go over my Oakley bag, what's inside my Oakley bag, set it all out, and then see if it's going to fit in the new bag. So this is my current backpack, and we'll go through this in a second. And I will let you see the new backpack. Still nothing much to see here. I knocked over my mic. New backpack, not much to see here. I'm not doing an unboxing. I really don't understand unboxings. I'm not doing one. This is what you get when you buy the backpack. And we'll go through that in a second. So the backpack I use, like I said, is this Oakley backpack. I believe it's called the Range Bag. I don't even know if you can see that. I always put these on my backpack so I can just quickly throw my keys on there. I like this bag. It's a little bit big, and that's the reason I kind of been looking for something else. I've taken it on vacation. I take it to work with me every day. I take it to the pool in the summer. It's with me everywhere. What I keep in my bag, pretty much the essentials. I'm able to quickly get to my firearm. I'm able to easily access my guns. That's the main thing. More essentials, gym clothes, running shoes. I think I showed this the other day. My flashlight. I don't pack a lot of unnecessary items. Everything in here is pretty necessary. So everything in my backpack I use on a daily basis. This case here beats headphones I bought quite a while ago. Don't use it for the headphones, I use it for the case. I put all my wires and cell phone chargers and things like that. Portable speaker, tourniquet, extra tourniquet, hand sanitizer. Always have hand sanitizer. Doorstop. My SWAT friends will know exactly what that's for. Hand warmers. Pens. Extra headphones. Extra business cards. I legit have a fidget spinner in here. Go Niners. That is from my dad. Thank you, Dad. And I always have to be able to put this sucker in it. This has fit the bill for quite a while. So this is the 5.11 bag. As you can see here, I'll put my bag beside it. This little tag here, 5.11, put CCW ready on that. We're gonna find out about that. I don't know if that has a lot of real world application, but I'll check it out, see the fitment of it. So the bag, first impressions, I like it. I like that it is small, but not too small. I like the fact that it is padded on the back, and I like that it is a sling bag, that it doesn't have two hulking straps. Wow, there's a lot of pockets there. Compartment, not bad. I mean, looks like you could put shoes there. I am not going to be able to put my laptop in this bag. No, maybe actually. Oh, I can put my laptop in this bag. So, initial impressions are pretty good of this bag. It's bigger than it looks, which is nice. I think it's going to handle most of my equipment. However, I haven't put any equipment in it yet. But at least on the look test, it passes. I can tell you as well, and this is personal taste, the 5.11 bag looks a lot better aesthetically. It just looks like a nicer bag than, what the hell? Okay, it looks like a nicer bag in my opinion than the Oakley bag. A ton of compartments in this bag, a zipper everywhere, which is good because I have a lot of stuff that I could throw in there, and I can already see little holder areas, hand sanitizer, knife, first aid things there. Let me emphasize again that if you're not a first responder and watching this video, that's fine. I want as many people to watch these videos as possible. But if you're not kind of in that profession, it's going to seem silly of why you need a tourniquet. Why do you need your gun? Why do you need hand warmers? Why do you need all this first aid stuff? I get it. I understand that. But for us in the field, we see things every day people don't necessarily see that aren't in this career. It's kind of a mission for us to be prepared if we run into that. I don't want to be that guy that a place is getting robbed or somebody's getting assaulted. I'm not prepared to handle that. I don't want to be that guy like an idiot standing around not prepared for that minute. With that being said, maybe it's useful. That's the point of these videos. Maybe it'll be useful.
I don't understand. I'm making a lot of fun of that, I know.
What the? So I have transferred everything over into this bag. It is about max capacity. I'm actually quite surprised that this bag fits as much as it does. The CCW function, it's not bad, actually. It's right here in the front of the bag. There's a Velcro here, so you don't have to unzip anything. There's no liners to get through. You don't want to have too much. Your fine motor skills deteriorate rapidly in those situations, so you definitely, Velcro is the way to go. It's actually just right here in the front pocket, and you can see my Glock is in there. So I have unloaded my Glock. So, I mean, it's easy to get in and out of there from this platform. So it's Velcro lined, so if you have any holster attachments or anything like that, or if you want to put an extra holster inside, you certainly could. But I was pleasantly surprised by that. I feel like that CCW feature actually works, as opposed to some of the other marketing that 5.11 does for their CCW bags. I'll go through here to show you just kind of how things translate. They can hook anywhere. There's all the small end. We got my keys in here. They fit. I'm gonna have my media and my first aid stuff in this pocket, these two large pockets. You know, if I was taking this out in the field or something like that, these actually, I believe, are made for being mag pouches. So you could put a couple AR mags in there. However, I use it for my cell phone. So this is an iPhone 10. So just in reference for future, you know, if you're anticipating on getting this bag and or this phone, it fits just fine up here. Located this comms pouch up here. There's a pass-through for a radio port. So if you actually take a radio out in the field, you can put a radio in there and use this pass-through. I like this pouch for clothes. I've got my clothes up here. I can get them out pretty easily. Socks. But my shoes fit right in, kind of cinch it down, and they don't go anywhere. First aid stuff, I got some hand warmers and some extra bandages. My wires fit right there. Pretty impressed. I really like this bag. I like the compartmentalization of the bag. So now I think it's fully prepared to go test out in the wild. I'm gonna go try it out, see how it goes, see how it compares to my Oakley bag, and we'll go from there. All right, it's about 9:30. I have a few minutes before work here. I figured I'd test out the CCW feature of this bag, about as close to real world as you can get. I'm going to come up on the firing range here and try a few draws from the bag just to see how that feels, see if it's any more efficient from what my Oakley bag was. I'm sure it will be. I can already tell the Velcro's likely going to help the deployment of the firearm. I'm mostly concerned with accessing it, seeing if that feature of pulling it around your waist is going to work any better than taking advantage of your motor skills, taking time out, unzipping a pouch. I'll test out both methods, I'll test out both bags, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I tried out both bags, and as you could probably see, I had a little bit more trouble with the Oakley bag, obviously. It really is important that I keep harping on it. The fine motor skills deteriorate. It's really important that you have the least amount of material to get through when you're in that situation. It's easy to maneuver, and it's so compartmentalized that I know where everything's at, where the other thing was kind of like a kitchen sink. So I definitely like this bag. I definitely like carrying my firearm in this bag, so it's slowly and surely winning me over. In each of these reviews I do, I'm going to shoot these products or items in an up close and personal way just to get detail of it. When you're buying something on the internet or sight unseen, at least in person, it is made up of what it looks like, how it stands next to another item in comparison. So it's at least in my way, in the way that I would like to see an item. So maybe somebody else out there would appreciate seeing it that way as well. So coming up here next is the 5.11 MOAB 10 video portion. I don't know what to call it. It has no clever name yet. Well, I don't have a big explanation as to why someone should buy this sling backpack. Trying it, it beats the bag I was carrying in just about every way. I will say the bag that I carried before this was slightly bigger, so situations like getting my MacBook paired with a set of gym clothes and shoes and things like that, I don't think that that's going to be done well. It's kind of going to be crammed in there. But for the most part, this bag works for me. It's very compartmentalized. It has a lot of storage areas, a lot of nooks and crannies, and the best part is it just is a lot more maneuverable. I'm getting it in and out of the car very easily. I'm able to kind of tuck it away. It's smaller, it's not as bulky, and it just feels better wearing it. So I suppose if you're in the market for a backpack, specifically a sling backpack, I would give this heavy consideration. It is an awesome backpack.